Anime Vanguards Update 5.5 official stage just happened, and apart from the usual Naruto agenda, it was a pretty great stage that we're gonna talk about in today's video. And by the way, chat, we're gonna be doing a giveaway at 52k subs now. Yep, no longer at 55k subs, okay? So 52k subs, it should be a much easier goal to reach. Like and subscribe, and join our Discord down below to be part of giveaways such as this one, and to be part of future live streams such as the one that I just did a while ago. Alrighty, okay, so Update 5.5 stage, in my opinion, this stage, as it gets, longer and longer, and as the updates go by, the stages become more and more of an event and less of a stage. Because honestly, I feel like all of the questions that could have been asked has already been asked, and there's only so much they could answer. But honestly, this stage is pretty fire. It gives us a chance to connect with the developers, gives us a chance to connect with the owners, gives us a chance to push our Naruto anime agenda, gives us a chance to push the things we want to push and do the things we want to do. And okay, let's get started. Okay, so now one of the first things that I noted here is they're now going to be focusing on adding on newer game modes, because there's now so many game modes, which means that these many game modes that they've already added in the game, they're just gonna be working on those, improving on them, such as rifts. They're gonna just be improving upon rifts. I mean, in all reality, there's only so much more they could add, right? Like, what are they gonna add next? A second version of world lines? Like, there's only so much they could realistically add, especially since it's still just a tower defense game. So they're now just gonna work on the game modes that they already have added into the game. The next one is there's gonna be no shop resets ever. So all of the shops right now in the game, once you've used them, it's gonna be gone forever. What that means is once you've bought the 53 heroes that are in that shop, it's going to be gone forever until this game dies, right? They're never going to be resetting the shops, because I think this is a pretty good decision, since every time you reset the shop, there's always just going to be so much more people getting rerolls, and it's probably going to break the balance and the economy a little bit. And that was the reasoning that they give with that. There's going to be no Sid buffs as well. This is the next one that they discussed. Somebody asked if Sid could get buffed. There's going to be no Sid buffed, and we were just asked to talk about the passive of Sid, because Sid's an actually amazing unit. And we're probably just gonna go wait for a Shrine video to explain why Sid's an amazing unit. Then after that one, we also got another one for Gogeta getting a remodel. Gogeta is going to get a remodel at some point, which is actually pretty nice. But they haven't really had the time to work for Gogeta yet. And also, I wanted to add to this one, Aizen skin. Remember the skin that won the contest, blah, blah, blah? They're gonna be adding that eventually, but they just haven't found the time to really do that yet. The next one is swap counter is, okay, before that actually, no level cap increase, which means we're never gonna get a level cap increase for the units, I believe. And also, there's gonna be no essence cap increase, which means we're never gonna increase the essence cap that we have. So I think right now the max is like 50 on this one, and they're never gonna increase that, basically. Never gonna increase it ever. And the reason for this is because it prevents people from farming thousands of these essence and basically finishing an update in a single sweep. That's basically the reason they gave for that. Swap counter for units that has swap like Goku and Sid will get added. It is planned eventually. And then farm unit is eventually going to get added. A new farm unit is going to get added eventually. It's more a matter of timing, apparently. And when they're going to be adding this farm unit it has to fit the theme that they're doing. So it's probably not going to be anytime soon. It's going to be at the perfect timing. That's what they said, for them to add a farm unit. The next one is mobile players are, they're trying to work to help mobile players with PvP, but they are trying to basically get the PvP people to work on mobile. But the thing that they really mentioned here is that mobile players will not really struggle with PvP, but there's really only so much you could do to accommodate for these people, since again, Anime Vanguards is a game that is mainly made to accommodate for people that are, on computers, on their desktops, right? So I think mobile players, it's really hard to work with them, to work with their user interface and the limitations of mobile without making it outright unfair for other people. So they're working on a fix for that, and we will see when PvP comes out how mobile player will look. But for mobile players, you guys are probably gonna need to upgrade to a desktop, honestly. Since honestly, mobile playing for a tower defense game is not really the most efficient way to do it. The next one is we're going to get a spring event soon. We're going to get a spring event at the start of summer is what I heard. That's what we heard from them, that the spring event is going to come soon. And apart from the spring event coming soon, Vanguard is going to be coming very soon as well. That's what they said. Now, I did ask the question on why Gogeta has been on the banner for nearly 4 months now, since Gogeta has been in the banner for so long. The answer that they gave for this is that Gogeta was not supposed to be in the banner for this long. However, there has been other plans that moved plans, that moved plans, that moved plans, that moved plans. And because of that, it led to Gogeta staying in the banner for longer than intended. So there is going to be a new Vanguard soon, and there is going to be a new spring event very, very soon. Now, another thing that they mentioned is because the reception for Boo and how the Boo farm works, that they will no longer be doing 0.75 legend stage drops, which is pretty great. This is pretty great news, okay? If anything from the legend stages is pretty great news, this has to be it. So right now, the Boo right here, the one where you could get a portal to spawn in at the end of the legend stage, this is most likely going to be the formula that they're going to be doing moving forward, instead of the formula that they have with Yamamoto and Igris, where it's a 0.75% chance. They're never going to do that, according to them at least, okay? So most likely, we're never going to be getting another Yamamoto incident where you have 202 clears and not even a single Yamamoto yet. Then update 6 Candy Awards for leaderboards. So this was a question asked a while ago. Leaderboards is actually something where people play it just mainly to get cosmetic and collection. People play tournaments just for cosmetic and collection and whatnot. And starting update 6, it's going to change from unit rewards into skin rewards, okay? So we're gonna have more reason to actually do tournaments now, to actually use get the skins. So instead of having units as rewards, it's gonna be skins. This will probably encourage people to play the tournaments more, especially if it's a very good skin. And then after that, they said unit level cap will not be increasing. It will probably stay at 60, at least for the time being. Familiars is going to be the only thing units will have. We're not going to be getting relics, enchants, and whatever. So it's only just going to be familiars. They're going to be working on familiars though. Familiars already have traits, or not really traits, but stats that you can affect and whatnot. The familiars are going to be the only thing units will have. They're not going to have relics, enchants, or anything of the like. More unit inventory to increase your unit inventory to, not be capped at 250 is going to get added eventually. Speaking of that, I'm actually just gonna buy this, bro. So max expansion is 250. I think they're gonna be increasing this eventually, because as they add new units, they're gonna have to increase it, which is actually pretty great. Now, apart from that, there were some more things that I actually mentioned. Update 6 stage. It's going to be a niche anime, so it's not going to be a mainstream anime. Update 6 is more likely going to be a niche anime, and according to them, no one will be able to predict what anime Update 6 is going to be, which is actually very interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a lot of changes, more stuff that I actually discussed that I really just can't fit into this anymore. But the stage, all you need to know is that it was a pretty fun stage. It was informational, but I think it was less informational and more of a fun event that they did, and it was still pretty cool. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like and sub. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.